Hi, I'm Joesph McClendon III, and thank you so much for this opportunity to share with you something that I think you're going to find extremely valuable in your life in terms of what I call going further faster, getting some results or rapid results in your projects and the things that you want to make happen for you and your life and the people that you love. And I've had the privilege over the last, 2.5 decades now of being around some pretty unbelievable people, mentors and coaches and teachers that have taught me a wealth of knowledge. And I've also had the privilege and the honor, if you will, of coaching and mentoring some pretty spectacular people, some movie stars and actors and actresses and major players and in sports figures and major players in life, if you will. And I say all of that not to brag or to boast, but to share with you in that process, one of the most valuable things that I can say, and I'm sure you're going to agree with me, in terms of getting things done or in terms of going further faster, is being held accountable, if you will. Meaning something that's going to remind you, for lack of a better term, of number one, who you are, number two, what you need to do, number three, what you have done, and to remind you of what the future is going to be like for you. These are the elements that across the board, no matter whom I've worked with or any results that we've gotten, it always comes back to that. Now, as a coach and as a mentor and a specialist in this area, people pay me to do that, if you will. But it's not something I can stay on somebody constantly to do. So there's tools out there. Now I want to share with you an unbelievable tool that I've come across that is just, it's simple, it's easy, it's fun, and it's very, very effective, and it's called the Daily Life Tracker. And you're going to see a little bit about more of the details about it, but I wanted to share with you and give you, some examples of other people, because I don't want you to just take it from me, some examples of other people that have used it. And it's really something that will keep your life, as it says, on track and remind you of a few things, because we all need to do that. I don't know about you, but I got a pretty busy and a pretty full life. And some of the things in terms of developing ourselves as a human being are really important, that we need something that's going to come up and go, hey, here's who you are, here's where you are, here's what you need to do, here's what you have done, and here's the action that you need to take. And not just a reminder of your projects, but the reminder of how to develop you as a human being. So take a look at some of these testimonials, if you will, and check out some of these people, and then check out the Daily Life Tracker, and make sure you take some action, if you will, or activity, as I say, and put it into your life as well. I'll talk to you in just a moment. Bye-bye.
Been using DLT now for 3 months. Probably the single greatest thing about it is the ability to bring your attention to the things that on a daily basis you would easily forget. The most important stuff just gets missed otherwise, and this product brings that to me every day. So it's been able to set my goals of how many people to contact on a regular basis, get my results from that, make sure that I follow those up, so that when I've got a busy day of other things that aren't sales, and to be honest I would have preferred doing rather than the sales, it's actually brought me back to that and said I need to do this to give me a result in a period of time.
The reasons why I think Daily Life Tracker can benefit everybody is all around the whole principle of the system being continuous improvements. There's no limitation in terms of how you use the system. Anybody who's involved in continuous improvements and is looking to move forward in their lives, they would obviously just put those categories into the system, put the line items into there, weight those line items accordingly, and at the end of the day put their progress to date in there, and the system will score accordingly and try and highlight them and steer them into the areas where they need to refocus. I use it for mainly is from a relationship management. My partner and I spend a lot of time apart. She works long hours, I work long hours, and it's quite easy to become disjointed in terms of relationship because we're not spending that time together. So I use it mainly for that, in terms of making sure that we have set routines and we enjoy that time together as a couple.
To have the Daily Life Tracker populated with things like energy, focus, intention, or whatever's important for that particular coachee, and then they can monitor that effect that it's having on them and any patterns in their life. Being able to set some time aside to develop our business. We're writing a book and we're always developing new courses and programs, and setting that time aside is always difficult. So a few minutes a day, encouraged by Daily Life Tracker, will allow us to keep ourselves on target with our project.
As the years have gone on, it's very, very easy to lose sight of of the knowledge that I've gained, and I find that Daily Life Tracker helps me keep ahead of that. I think as I see my objectives not performing on Daily Life Tracker, it really shocks me. I think, oh my life, you know, I need to be doing better in that area.
Recording what my objectives are in various different parts of my life, including my work life, and finding time to make sure that I concentrate enough on development areas of my business, but also in my personal life in helping me find time to take time for myself for fitness, for helping myself spend more time with my family, and indeed for just doing things like paperwork around the house that tends to get left over and never fit into my daily schedule.
Who would you recommend this product for?
I'd recommend this product for anyone who wants to improve any aspect of their life that they feel they're just not having time for. I found it most helpful I found it most helpful in relation to areas that I keep putting off, things that you want to do but you never get round to doing them, things that are on your list and you think, I'll do that tomorrow or I'll do that next week. I think this product really helps you focus and make sure those tasks are part of your weekly schedule.
What I was looking for was to create a product which enabled you to focus on the important things in life. So not a set of to-do lists that was just something else to do, but something that allows you to focus on the really key things in your life that ordinarily get missed and just get lost in life. And so rather than wait until those things become critical in your life, what we wanted to do was to create this tool which would allow you to take all of those activities that you need to support those different areas of your life and actually build them into your daily routine, so that you don't forget about them, as we all tend to do, because we're all so busy with life and everything else that's going on around us that we forget to exercise or spend time with your wife or husband, or spend time with your children, or think about your finances. If you don't try to work on that balance, then you miss out on something. I think that balance isn't about being perfectly balanced all the time. You can't be perfectly balanced all the time. I think what you need is something like be a tool to be able to have a balance as the core of who you are, so that you can focus on something else, so that you can drift out into your finances if you need to focus on that, but you always know this is where I'm going to come back to. I'm going to come back to this core, and it allows you the freedom to be able to move away from that sort of central core, so that you can actually go away and then come back to it very easily.